Hello. My name is Kwabena. Welcome. Today I want to share with you entrepreneurship and sales, learning how to sell. It's a key skill, and yet many people don't know the importance of it. But before I go on, I would like you to subscribe to this channel. This channel is about entrepreneurship. It's about self-development. It's about building the basic skills needed for anybody who is interested in success, in achievement, and developing the right mindset to do this. It's one of the biggest African channel for entrepreneurship development. And so if you want to learn more of this, subscribe to this, hit the button and like or make a statement. Whether you agree with what I say or you don't agree, no problem. Just say something and subscribe and tell your friends about this channel. And so sales, as most of us know it, being in our culture, most people think that if you don't go to school, then you go to Makola to learn to sell, or you go to a doom to sell, or you go to any market to sell. So you go to the market, you see the market women selling tomato, selling snails, selling meat, selling everything on the market. The people that we send to school, they don't believe in selling. They want to work with their book, and that for me is one of the things that we have to look at again. Nobody becomes successful as an entrepreneur without knowing how to sell. As a matter of fact, any achiever that you know, one way or the other, has been able to sell their talent, to sell their gift, to sell their product, to sell that which they have to offer the world. So as an entrepreneur, you cannot be shy from it. It's one of the best tools. Most people talk of looking for capital to start a business. What you need is the ability to sell. Because everybody is looking for something anyway. Everybody is looking for something. You know how and who wants that which you can sell to them is so key. So your ability to negotiate, your ability to communicate, your ability to convince people to buy into your philosophy, your ideas, your product, your business, your ability to even tell a girl that you want to you want to take them as a girlfriend, or to tell a woman to become your husband. It's you are selling something to that. So your ability to convince people to buy into what you have is a key skill. One of the things that I've seen is that when people say no to people, they don't go on again. A lot of people cannot take no. And that's what makes selling very difficult, because most people think that everybody should tell them yes. But you should have the ability to tell people to accept that people will tell you no. And if they say no, it does not mean they don't want what you have. They just want to be convinced more that what you are saying they should part with, whatever they have, to get what you have. Does it worth the value? So your ability to go around, to go to anywhere, to pick your phone and ask somebody to buy from you and expect that person to tell you no is key to you learning how to sell. You can't make money if you don't know how to convince people to buy from you. And when you're selling, you have to be very nice to people, and you have to have your key points to convince people to buy that which you're selling. Some people will go into retail, which means that they have an outlet, people come there to buy. You have to have the right tools, the right training for yourself and whoever works with you. People will come, they expect to be treated nicely. You have to make sure that it's a good experience. That is retail. Some people will not do the retail, but they would go to people directly with their book, with their gadget, with whatever that they want to tell people. Maybe you have a business idea you have put on paper, and you want to go to somebody that you think can support you. You have to be prepared, and once you go, you have to be able to say the things that you have to say to get the person to be on board with you. Maybe you have a business that is growing that you need to tell somebody to part with their money and give it to you so that you can grow to the next stage of your business. You have to have that ability to convince that person, to show them the numbers that this is a good business, and if they put their money in, they are not going to lose it. You have to tell them what you have done, and what they will gain by buying into your idea. So one of the best ways to learn how to sell is to just go to any provision shop. If your sister has a provision shop, if your cousin has a provision shop, if your mother sells on the market, go there and sit down and see how they sell. and get on board. Most of the people who in our country, most of the people who have not gone to school don't have any problem selling. That's why we sell on the street, we sell in the traffic, we sell everywhere, because most of us is the only way that we can make a living. But the majority of the people that have certificate, have some kind of degree, they hide behind it, and they try to say that they are above selling. Nobody is above selling. If you want money, the best skill that you have to learn is ability to sell. The ability to sell. Take product to people. It can be mango, it can be banana. You see the ladies who sell on their head, they never get tired. They want to show you. They come, you say them, no, madam, I don't want it. Tomorrow they will come again. Right, because that's how to sell. People will not buy today. That's not mean they will not buy tomorrow. And they don't feel shy. Because what should make you happy is that you carry a product and somebody is able to part with your money and buy and look at the product and say that is nice. Some people, especially the technical people, the innovators, they think that once they do a very perfect product, it means that everybody else will buy from them. No, take it to the market. The market will tell you if what you're developing is really important, if it's really wanted. It's not the best of product that win. It's the product that are sold. It's the people behind it. So selling is a skill. When you start to sell, sometimes you're shy, sometimes you don't know what to say. But once you continue to learn, once you continue to do it, you continue to get to a stage where you're able to convince people to buy what you're selling. So it's a key skill. It's a key skill. If you're a developer, if you develop applications, if you develop softwares, if you're a carpenter and you make a table, if you're a builder, you produce houses, if you're a processor, if you're a manufacturer, whatever that you make, it has to get to the people who will need it and who would be ready to pay you. And that's why some people, even though they are developing a business, they get stuck at the product stage. Why? Because they are not able to sell that which they produce. They are not able to get into the mind of the customer. So get into the mind of the customer. People are people. They are made of emotions. They are made of feelings. If you're able to get into the minds and to the hearts of people, you'll be able to sell anything to them. Sometimes you go to the market, you see the woman, the way they will talk to you, those things, that's what, sometimes you don't even want to buy from that woman. But the way they will treat you, the words that they will use. And sometimes some people you really want to buy, but you see that they were not welcoming. They were not present. They thought of themselves more than the customer that is coming. So if you learn these things, if you read about sales, you will know that it's a key thing, key major skill that every entrepreneur must learn. Anybody who is interested in building business must learn. If you know that, you will not complain about not having capital. You will say that, no, I have what it takes. That's why when you go to the market, you see these guys, the Goro boys, the middlemen, they don't have any money. But they are able to convince you that they have it, and they go to the other person and they take it, they bring you, they take their cut. Those guys are salespeople. They learn how to sell. They have learned it. And that's why they're able to convince you. So salespeople convince people. You don't cheat people. Don't take people's basic intelligence for granted. Once you're selling to people, don't try to cheat them. Just sell to them. Make the experience enjoyable. Make them feel welcome by coming to you. Let people, anybody who comes to buy from you, let them feel welcome. Let them go home and think about you. Anytime that they pass by your shop, anytime that you come around, they would want to see you because of the skills that you have developed to sell. The skills that you have developed to sell. So my name is Kwabena. Subscribe to this channel. There is more of this that you can get to develop yourself. Every one of us, especially entrepreneurs must commit to learning, constantly learning and upgrading and getting knowledge. So subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching.